Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video I'll try to explain what we get this week's patch, the official patch. We got the new dungeon Orzekea. I mean, it was like, trailer of the new dungeon. We got the solo endgame sport of the new dungeon. It's quite hard. We tested it for like almost 2 hours. I will share details in the video. Also, we got 7 classes. We got like overall 7 classes changes. One of them gets nerf, and 6 of them get overall buff. Some nerfs, some buffs, but overall they got buff. Without further ado, let's check what is new on this news patch. Okay. This one. You can see everything, I believe. Let's go. This week's first topic related with the Black Desert Institute. Embark on an exciting adventure in the season Black Desert Academy, now with even more generous support. Reach level 60 for complete the adventure, ultra fast leveling with the Radiant Start Box 2, and level up quickly, enjoy fully. New benefits of the season Black Desert Academy: when you reach level 60 with your season character, to level up 2 more characters and obtain pen boss defense gear. So this is another free pen boss gear for you, and enjoy. The Radiant Start Box, the cool wind fishing rods. Enjoy. More rewards for newbies, and I'm appreciated for this thing. Free pen, almost free pen black starting is still there. Like deck Tuala ring or something. So yeah, good for newbies. Come and play Black Desert Online. The Pearl Shop item, there is no like proper thing in the Pearl Shop item right now this week, so it's nothing new, I believe. If there's something new, please let me know. I've probably just missed it. Choose your special coursers from Black Desert Academy professors. Getting this some kind of they wanted to make some kind of Harry Potter, class thing. Gryffindor. What was the other classes? The Old Moon class voting box. You choose some items like this one, course pass per hour. Like you choose some items. These are the courses. Whenever the maximum for each class get the maximum thing, probably next week we will get that quest. I don't know. In the April 3 maintenance, no, in 2 weeks, the top 3 courses chosen by adventurers will begin. It's quite interesting, not gonna lie. What is this? Okay. Course 1, treasure hunting. During the course, they just explained the courses. Okay. Course 1, treasure hunting. During the course, treasure and materials drop locations are expanded. Oh. Nice. You can get the following items according to the set probability from the both existing and expanded drop locations. So chat, choose this one, okay? Treasure hunting event. Event AORUS subjugation during the course. This is also good. PA, you naughty. You just put the good events in the number 1. Use your skills to guide humanity on a better path. Oh my! Chat, choose this one. Choose this one. Choose this one. Choose this one. Fuck the other one. Like, choose the third one. Number 1. Choose the third one. Calphion School. Is this Calphion? Yes. Calphion School, number 1. Like, it's your number 1. Choose 3. Okay? Calphion, choose 3. This one. This one. For Grana. Gathering, cooking, and alchemy spirit. During the course, the chance to trigger gathering minigame where you can... Okay, blessing of spirit set probability. Blessing of spirit. What is this? Even Delician will give you... Okay, this is not bad. Unknown ore. Taming and delivering wild horse. Number 3. Chat. Number 3. Choose number 3. Grana. This is Grana. This is Kamasilvia thing. Choose number 3. Enjoy leisure and join your classmates in the exciting something. Atorraxion. Okay. Bountiful catch. Let's go. During the course, special fish can be caught designated spots based on set probability. AFK fishing event. Fishing already good. This is good. Okay, let's think. Item copy and coverage extraction. I don't know. What you think, Chad? Like tagging character already like 200 million maximum. Would you like to see it? I'm not sure about this. Double guild boss extra monster missions. During the course, 4 all main guild monsters missions are added. This also good. I'm not sure. Chat, I'll just leave this thing to you, Atorraxxion. But for the Kalfen and Grana, choose the number 3. Course 3, okay? Probably I choose fishing. Probably, yeah. Black Desert Academy, I'm the class president now. Show your class spirit with 12 unique titles. With Shetina, your claim. All non-class title box. Wear the title that besides suits you and join the class events with your classmates. Sorry. Black Desert with the Black Institute. We already saw this one. What is this? That boss gear. 1000x Combat X for season. Alright. Okay. This is the patch note before to go patch note. Arsha leaderboard reloaded coming soon. Hopefully this will be for UNNA. The Black Spirit Trials Part 4 Arsha leaderboard. March 20 and March 27 before maintenance. Participate in the Arena of Arsha leaderboard solo and face powerful foes. Check your daily Arsha leaderboard ranking. Leaderboard shows first and 30 resets every... Okay. Fight against strong enemies to test your limits. Okay. Navan Steppe. The place is Navan Steppe right now. It will be open mode. Everybody will hit to anybody. The Arsha leaderboard resets something or so. We all know that the event. This is pretty good PvP event, not gonna lie. Achieve 3 guilds in day 1. Okay. We will see. We will see. This is special login rewards for Ramadan Bayram. I don't know if they add this to the other servers. Maybe they will add this event to the other servers with a different name. I don't know. Or maybe this is just special for server Mina. This is some kind of religious event. There are some kind of special events. 1k Cronstones, special Shakoto bucks, help kits, blah blah blah. I don't know. Let me know if you guys will get this on EUNA or any other servers with different names. Or maybe this is special for server Mina. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. You didn't get it on SEA, so it's probably special for Mina. You just tried Guardian and she's strong? Yes, Guardian is strong. Mommy is back, and if you guys don't know, there will be more videos on my YouTube channel related with the Awakening Guardian. Let me know what you think about Guardian. The story of Atorraxion, the last stronghold build toward the Dark Invaders, has finally reached Orzekea after passing through Vahmekia, Sakrakia, and Yulnakia. The content of the Atorraxion Orzekea will be available through this week's update, where you can experience the suggested questline centered around Orze and encounter the field monster zones with the current highest difficulty. Following this, the final boss will be updated next week, so please keep this in mind. As you might infer from the term field monster zones, Atorraxion Orzekea has distinct difference from the other Atorraxion's biomes. The location where you previously defeat monsters to obtain items for entering the next area have been changed to field monster zones where you can subjugate monsters. Upon entering Orzekea from Elvia Realm, you will encounter the powerful field monsters within Orzekea. If your sole purpose is the so-called boss run, you can boldly skip these sections and challenge the final boss immediately after the combat with her knight, Cathaven. How will Orze's story unfold? Something like that. Never mind. Orzekea's last biome of Atorraxion offers both normal and Elvia difficulties. On the first week of update, you can enjoy suggested quests in normal difficulty and field monster zones in Elvia Realm. How to enter Atorraxion Orzekea. Enter via the ancient stone chamber, Sol Magia. You all know that, isn't it? If you don't know, I have guides on my YouTube channel. Enter via El Riptrast or something like that. Okay. You can enter. Orzekea questline. Added Orzekea's suggested quest involving the story of Orze, the fourth Dekima of Atorraxion. Unravel the mystery of Orze's whereabouts taught the Orzekea suggested questline. Orze's story is woven with those of Vaha, Saika, and Yolo. Complete the suggested quests for Vahmalke, Sakroke, and Yolnake, then start with the Black Spirit. To start Orzekea's questline, summon the Black Spirit with the character that completed the Atorraxion Yolo's Paradise quest in Yolnakia and accept the Patron's Influence quest. Okay. The Orzekea suggested questline can only be done on normal difficulty, not in Elvia Realm, and is available for characters at above level 60. Even if you skip the quest, you will still clear Atorraxion Orzekea's and they earn weekly quest rewards. Okay, so you don't need to complete the questline to get the rewards from the boss. Orzekea's questline is connected to the stories of the Valmake, Sakroke, and Mountain Eternal Winter and Yolnakia. For a more immersed storytelling experience, it is recommended to check these quest stories before proceeding. Alright. Orzekea daily quests. To complete Atorraxion Investigation, Secret Guards, Investigator, and Society of Equilibrium Archives, blah 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 blah. Daily quests. Oh, I got the daily quests. Okay. You will find Ivor in the foot and the stars paper. Daily quest giving you 45 kafras here. Added 14 new general quests to help you to explore Orzekea. The Orzekea quest names, we didn't check them. If they were to create content about them, I can maybe create content in off stream. Orzekea plays different roles in the normal server and Elvia Realm. You can proceed the quest in normal server while engaging the... So fight monsters in Elvia Realm. Alright. Monster Zone. 350 sheet AP. Total AP is 1.1k or more. I can clearly say that 1.1k is just like minimum, okay? This is the real end game spot right now. After Cave. Cave is also end game. But this is just another level. It requires like kinda 700 DR or more. And they hit hard. They really hit hard. I am 805 and I died 2 times in daytime. Sometimes they attack in different pattern. I don't know. And we are still trying to understand why my HP just like from 100 to 0 in a second. Maybe they all have special attacks. These are the mobs. 3 different mobs you will face with. The normal versions, boss versions, and this is the final boss, Alketa. Like, Alketa is... I can clearly say that Alketa is the easiest one. This is the boss. You save your E buff and Z buff for the boss. You're easily killing the boss, but these mobs are being a little bit annoying when they have, you know, group up. They're like groups in different things. I will make video about the sport because I will wait until tomorrow because in Korea community, in Korea server, people cried about the sport a lot. We cannot grind there, we die a lot or something. When you get used to, you will not die, of course, if you have full Tet armor. But the problem is, the stationary classes, they will have problem, like Awakening Guardian maybe, or maybe, I don't know, like Sack Sage, something like that. The stationary, you're just bomb, maybe Musa succession. Yes, you can use your front guards, but your front guard melts in 2-3 seconds. This is real endgame spot right now that I can clearly say to you, but I believe they will nerf this spot because Korean community is crying right now. They don't want hard content. I really like the content. I really liked it. The new crystals, the new other things, maybe the income of the spot will be very high when we reach the maximum, the value of the crystals. But if they make the spot easy to grind, I don't know if the spot will become valuable. I don't want to see that this spot is just dead because the everywhere looks good in remastered. It's very good, place is good, mobs are good, design's good. I don't know, after a long time, a challenging PvE content. And currently we do not know the real income. You can get Debo Belt, Debo Earring, Gem of Void. This is the item that you can craft the new crystals. Kafra Stone, Ancient Spirit Dot, Black Stone, something like that. And the trash loot is 96k. I grinded in a spot level 2, over 1 billion per hour. Pure silver from the trash loot. Agris efficient spot. It takes 15 to 20k Agris. Flexi, thank you so much for the raid, my dear friend. Welcome. We are recording for YouTube. What is this? Orzekea thread. Throughout Orzekea, you can find Orzekea thread. These threads are mysterious clues by left Orze, hoping someone would find her, decipher their meaning, and continue the suggested quest line. Progress of certain threads may not be smooth in servers where a node or conquest war is progressed. Okay, these are the new crystals. They are not new, but upgraded versions of the Akrat and the Void, the Crystal of Destruction. This crystal that you drop from the Dekia level 2 Ash Forest or Olin Valley, they sit on min price, thousands of them. They're giving you 6 AP normally. If you upgrade them with the Nif Crystal of Void, they will give you 8 AP instead of that. Only 2 AP for each crystal. So for two Akrats, you will get 4 AP. For 2 Void of Destruction, you will get 4 extra. In total, you will get 8 additional AP when you upgrade them. According to my experience, to upgrade 4 of your crystals will take approximately 12 to 14 hours for yourself. And after that, we will see how much it will take time. I don't know. You will need your spare crystals because I don't know, like maybe the crystal prices will be very high and the spot will be worth to grind, and endgame players will grind there for the normal players and they will get the crystals from marketplace, and it will be some kind of exchange and circulation in the marketplace. I don't know. Yeah, like every hour, approximately 10 Game of Voids you can get. That's what was the tests. We don't know. We will wait until tomorrow to see what they will change. Here is the recipe: Simple Alchemy, 1 Akrat Crystal, 30 gems, which is worth for 3 hours. Magical Lightstone Crystal, 300, and the Blackstone, 500. Like I said in the Global Lab, I would love to see, instead of 500 Blackstone, 5k Blackstones. I don't know why PA being so precautious about these things. Millions, trillions of, billions of the Blackstones sit on our storages. Let us use them properly. I don't know. Blackstones are just like thousands of them sit on min price. Why PA not just, I don't know, dude. Never mind. Too much logical things expecting from PA, sometimes being meaningless. Quests, what is this? This is the same thing. If you get 50 knowledge from this dungeon, you get 70 fail stack, 130 knowledge in total, 130 fail stack. It's same like the other. Complete Atoraxxion Orzekea for the first time and claim the following rewards available once per family. This is the new special mainer furniture, I believe. This looks good, not gonna lie. Well done, PA. After Krogdolos special furniture for mainer, this one really good. Obtainable titles, nobody cares. Okay, now we will talk about the class changes. I have prepared some tables with AI. I'm working with AI in these days to just give you some better and understandable tables. So please, for my all effort, click that like button, subscribe button, and leave comment in the comment section. I'm working for the community, and I'm only expect more interaction between you and me. Thank you. All right, Sorceress, Prime Dark Flame, cooldown from 6 to 8. Succession Dark Flame, 9 to 8. This is classic PA moment, isn't it? You have a skill with 6 seconds, but the flow is 9 seconds. Thanks God that they just managed from 8 to 8. Like, you will be able to use both together. Dark Tendrils, like, change from 11 to 8 seconds. This is from Super Armor to Forward Guard. This is Magnus skill, I believe. So this is a nerf for Awakening. Change the cooldown from 10 to 8 seconds. Shadow Ignition, Robomb skill. Crow's Nightmare from 20 to 14 seconds. This is another Robomb. Prime Dream of Doom, increase the charging speed. I don't know if Salim is in chat. Salim, how fast is Dream of Doom compared to old version? Prime Violation, forward guard to super armor, which is interesting. Prime Crossflare, change the defensive from forward guard to super armor. Shadow Eruptions from super armor to forward guard. And the backstep succession dark backstep, forward guard to super armor. And Shard Explosion, they added super armor into this one. This is Nightcrow. Maintain the invincible buff when continuing to skill after jumping. Fix the issue where using the skill while airborne would be affected by casting speed instead of movement speed. Improve to be usable consecutively after jumping as long as stamina permits. Change to no longer be affected by jump heights after when used after jumping. Okay. Change to fall faster from the second skill used after jumping. Improve to jump higher when used after jumping. In general situations, using the skill after jumping from the ground allows for additional use depending on the height. There is also additional for Awakening. I think it's all same. They do the same changes for Awakening. So let me check the Musa's Resolve, Divine Executioner. Alright, here the buffs. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Prime Darkness Released. Attack number 1. It's 1 probably. 25% PV buff. Bloody Calamity, number 1 instant attack and last attack overall got 12% PV damage buff and 15% PvP damage buff. Prime Dark Flame got 22%, 23% damage buff, 1 and 2. Prime Abyssal Flame, no charge attack, got 58% PV damage buff. I don't know if this is correct, probably, maybe this is correct. The no charge attack got 11% PvP damage buff. I'm not sure if they actually 100% correct. Dream of Doom, no charge, 25%. Charge attack, 25%. Charge attack got PvP damage buff. I don't know. Shadow Ignition, attack number 1 and 2 got 25% to the attack number 1, the PV damage. And the last attack got 34%. Crow's Nightmare, attack number 1 got 30%. Engulfing Shadow got 39, is 40%. Abyssal Blow got 56%. Shard Explosion overall got 230% additional damage. This was like dead skill, debuff skill, like for the current situation of the game. The 200% means nothing overall. It's good at least. So what is the next class? Tamer. The Flash skill. Edit the forward guard effect when using the skill. Change the stiffness on hits debuff to PV only. Flash Pull Thrust. Absolute Flash Pull Thrust. Edit forward guard effect when using the skill. Change the magic DP 15 to all DP minus 30. Big W. Big W. Flash Distance Shifts. Absolute Flash Distance Shift. Edit forward guard while using the skill. Sharpening Claws. What is this? Change the AP buff on this skill from 10 to 16. Change all AP on hits debuff from 12 to 16. Okay. Prime Trample. Edit magic 16 AP for 10 seconds to the Prime Trample. Prime Lightning of Earth. The all DP reduction minus 20 to 30. Why all classes getting minus 30 in these days? Is this new meta? Or this minus 30 will define the new meta on the classes? I want that minus 30 on my Dracania too, especially my Succession Dracania PA. What in God's name class has like 10 self AP buff and 15 DP shred in 2025? Do it, PA. Remove all the DP from the Jolt stab. And also there is Awakening change. They also made the Skybound step, Flow Intimidation, Legendary Beast, Dense Echo, Resonance, White Tiger thing. They unified the DP reduction on hits debuff for all skills, all DP minus 30 for 10 seconds. Is this buff for Awakening Tamer? What about the Tamer skill changes? Let me check them. Where is it? Absolute Flash. Okay, here. Absolute Flash got 20% damage buff. Flash Pull Thrust 20% PV damage buff. Flash Stance Shift 20% PV damage buff. Bold Wave got 25% damage buff. Roaring got 20% damage buff. Upward Claw got 15% approximately damage buff. Void Lightning got 18% damage buff. Trample got 17%. Lightning Earth, the Prime Lightning Earth, got 15% damage buff. Prime All-Round Spinner got 36% damage buff. Prime Fearful Trembling got 11% damage buff. Dark Gowler got 17% damage buff. Jolt Step got 14% damage buff. Legendary Beast Claw got 21% damage buff. Overall, no PvP damage change on Tamer. Musa. I believe the winner of this patch is Musa. I don't know who is giving the feedback related with Musa to our developers, but if you check the latest 2-3 different patches related with Musa, almost all chronic issues, including this patch, almost all chronic issues of the class, almost done. Like, they just created a perfect class. Maybe not the best class for everything, but they created like his skill kit, all the chronic issues, like in last year, all the patches, they gone. The down smash changes, other changes, some combo changes, and other combo changes on this one. Self AP buff, minus DP, additional things. Well done, PA. We would like to see that every class get this treatment. Because in every class, even the meta classes in the game, they need nerf, yes, but they have chronic problems in their kit. Or they have outdated parts in their kit compared to other classes. Please, we are expecting the same treatment like Musa. Let's check what is this. Searing Slam. Remove the attack and cast speed debuff. Added minus 20 DP debuff. Cross Crusher. Remove the movement speed debuff. Follow Dash and Slash and Searing Slam. Improve the combo smoothly into Spinner form 2. Added the text to the Spinner description regarding from the form. Okay. Counter Assassination. Change the attack and cast speed debuff from 10 seconds to 20 seconds for 5 seconds. Musa's result. Change the all AP buff plus 10 to plus 20. Alright, the damage buffs are related with Musa. Musa's Resolve, the self AP buff skill, got 100% damage buff. Twister, 60%. Spinner skill. Form 1 attack 1, 70%. Form 1 attack 2, 70%. Form 2 attack 1, 2, 3, 96%. Form 2 last attack, like no PV change, but PvP damage nerf. I don't know what is this, why they did it. Maybe I just did some kind of miscalculation. Flow backflow. Attack 1, 40% damage buff. Blade effect, 35% damage buff. Cross Crusher, 10% damage buff. Flow Full Play got 20% damage buff. Below the Belt, 26% damage buff. One Step Back, 85% damage buff. Inferno Slash, 18% damage buff. Eradicate got 28% damage buff. And the BSR skill got 18% damage buff. Nobody cares the BSR skill. So overall, I'm happy for the Musa changes and the Musa players. They can finally grind. Like you will be able to grind with Musa, of course, but it wasn't that much efficient. It was like in between average and like it was A+ or something. Now, Musa Awakening, I don't need to test the class. Clearly S, maybe S+ depends to spot. I don't know, but solid S class right now. Thank you, PA. We would like to see the same treatment to the all other classes in the game, that feels bad. Thank you. Okay, Lahn. Lahn, another winner of the patch. Lahn Awakening, like, I don't know why they just made this class OP. Class was already strong. Where is Brony? Call Brony, guys. Flailing Blades. Change the attack speed buff to no longer be applied during cooldown. Taunting Death. Moved all AP buff from the, to Eradication skill. Change the cooldown from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Flow Mangler. Big W. From 10 seconds to 7 seconds, because this is Super Armor knockdown skill, chat. Furor, change cooldown from 10 seconds to 7 seconds. Dancing with Death, change cooldown to 7 seconds. Blood Moon Twists from 4 seconds to 7 seconds. Change skill add-on tier to 2. Very good. Bridal Despair, 7 seconds. Tailspin from 7 to 10 seconds. Flow Wise, 12 to 10 seconds. So you will be able to use both this skill, both together. No more different cooldowns. It was like 7 seconds, 12 seconds. Now both 10 seconds. Tailspin and Flow Wise, both together. I don't know if it is big W or not. Binding Chains from 8 to 7 seconds. Earthly Pain, 4.5 seconds to 7 seconds. So also they changed the add-on. So what we understand from this patch for Awakening Lahn, Awakening Lahn's cooldowns problem for PvE mostly solved. But this Mangler from 10 to 7 seconds, this is big W for PvP. Big W. It's because if I'm not wrong, the skill name was the Eradication, the Shift F skill. You can choose the core Shift F. It adds the super armor to the skill. The first hit has stiff in this. First hit got stiffened. Second hit, it jumps on you to behind of you. Can you imagine that? It jumps behind of you, still super armor knockdown. It takes approximately 2 seconds, the entire animation. You can slightly linger the animation. For 2 seconds, 2 CC, stiffen super armor, go through your front guard. Skill cooldown is 5 seconds. Yes, 5. And another 7 second super armor KD that class has. And class has, if you ask me, by far the best grab in the game. If we are not talking, like, if you guys just compare it with the desync grabs or something, they're bug. But Awakening Lahn, if you ask me, by far the best grab in the game. Literally the best grab. I don't know, like you just change your camera direction, you press E, it just grabs people from the distance. It's something like the range grab of the Awakening Striker, and I hate Awakening Lahn's grab. Also, class has smooth iframes, smooth mobility. Yes, stamina, if you just be harsh on the class, non-stop spam iframes, dashes or something, stamina is issue. There has to be something, isn't it? Also, the additional thing, if the Lahn catches you, the combo of the class, fully protected. Fully protected 1 versus 1 combo. In crowded places, if Lahn catches you, and if you die and your opponents cannot, your friends cannot CC the class, it's not their fault, because class is fully protected in the combo. And they buffed class. This Mangler flow of 7 seconds. I mean, prepare yourself, because this patch, Awakening Lahn got PvP damage buff too. Are you ready? Let's check it. I'm not Lahn hater or something. I just want to see some, proper changes. Earthly Pain got 21% PV damage buff for all attacks. Tailspin got 18% PvP and PvE damage buff. Tailspin. Tailspin already dealing good damage, isn't it? This is the skill that they use after grab. Maybe, I don't know. They just hit the ground, isn't it? I don't know. Blood Moon Twist got 50% damage buff on PvE and 12% PP damage buff. Eradication, Shift F skill. First hit got 18% PV damage buff. Second hit got 122% PV damage buff. Second hit got 90% PvP damage buff. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. Taunting Death. This is CC skill, cat skill, 5-second cooldown. I don't know, dude. Taunting Death, 20% PV damage buff. People calling me you are delusional. You have no idea about PvP or something. We will see in next few months that everywhere will be full of Awakening Lahn. We will see that. Because fully protected combo, one of the best grab in the game. I don't know. The only thing that you need to care about your stamina. Don't be stupid. Check your stamina. That's all. You're unbeatable. Also, like the damage, the PvP damage of this class is good. Class is evasion. If anyone playing Lahn is DR, probably in this meta. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Badaboom. May I please take shoutout for Badaboom, please? Lahn can easily sit on 1.3k evasion and decent DR and can kill you, especially the fragile classes, half combo. And while he's dealing combo, dealing damage in the combo, he's being super armor. You can CC it with a 1.3k evasion, can't deal damage, super armor reduction or something. They're just creating monster. Lahn is getting buff non-stop. Awakening Lahn. And she's already strong. PA. I don't know if they hear this thing. Stop buffing Awakening Lahn. Because I don't want to see that class just, you know, send it to the ground. Because if everybody starts to play this class, the popularism will just, you know, they did on Awakened Rukana, they did on some other classes in the game. Public execution. I don't want to see public execution on Awakening Lahn. I'm trying to save the Lahn, but this is maybe the third patch they buffed Awakening Lahn in PvP. Indirect buffs. I don't know. We will see what PA is thinking. Maybe they want to just make the Awakening Lahn new meta. Blue Squadron. Oh my god, we get really big raid. Hello, hello. Thank you, welcome. How are you? We were recording video for YouTube. How was your stream? Welcome, welcome. Guys, please check Blue Squadron. If you guys are looking for entertainment, he is the right address. He has amazing YouTube videos, reactions, lots of guides related with BDO and also Throne and Liberty. He's playing Throne and Liberty. Let me think. Is there anyone that can shot call? No. He's the best, you know, callers. Not shot callers. How we call it? Like casters. The tournament casting. Oh, just go check me, amigo. Shoutcaster, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. We were checking the patch and we were just saying that Awakening Lahn will be the new meta in PvP and we were explaining why she was. So the Archer changes, bro. Archer changes, like it will take years to read all of them. Casting Couch, bro. Flow Grand Bloom skill. Reduce the attack range. Apply. So, is there any Archer in chat, guys? Is there any Archer in chat? Can you please explain, like in short summary, what happened to Archer in this patch? Because I have no idea, no clue about the Archer skill kit. I only know press LMB, pew 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 pew, like this one. That's all. It's my boss thing. Like it's in my Offinite thing, I believe. I don't know. That's the only thing I know. Pew 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 on the class. What happened to the Archer? Close combat S tier. So they just decrease the range. Am I right? And they just increase the potential of the close combat. Is that the summary? Never mind. Let's go. Spread a big damage buff in PvP and PvE. It will be the best PvE class in the game based on the numbers. Yeah, based on the numbers, true. Like, Archer was already strong class in PvE. We saw that many times from Jack's skip. Jack is amazing example. He knows how to grind with Archer, and like when people crying about Archer, he was showing that like insane numbers at any spot with Archer. And class got another big buffs. We will see. We will see. Lost some range overall and some nerfs to its skills, but it's about to be the best class in the game in large scale. Already was at getting kills. Now it will be even better. Really? Interesting. It will be interesting. Maybe we will see Archer meta in large scale. But I don't want to see some, you know, solid meta like Suck Wizard. I remember that there was a guild in Server Mina, 96 Succession Wizard, if I'm not wrong. In 100 people, 96 Succession Wizard joined the battle. Like 2-3. I don't want to see that in Archer. Grand Bloom. Reduce the attack range. Remove the movement speed on its debuff. Full Bloom and Black Spear Full Bloom. Remove the movement speed. Marked Bloom. Reduce the attack range. Flow Light Trail. Increase the attack area. Change to be unavailable during cooldown. Change to no longer move your character according to the camera direction after attacking. Added the forward guard effect during the skill. Change the stiffness on hits debuff to be applied to for PvE. Changed all damage to apply radiant explosions exact level. Steady Breath and Exile. Is this Exile? No, it's Exhale. My pronunciation. Change so that 2 skills share cooldowns. Only 1 or 2 skills can be activated at a time. Exhale changed cooldown 5 seconds. Steady Breath changed the recover HP on a skill. Use amount 300 to 500. Steady Breath changed the key comments. ADC. What? ADC. This might be the first in the game. Is there any class using AC or DC in the game? I don't know. Do you guys know? Is there any other class using this command? This is first. PA invented new key command. Switches your crossbow or greatbow if skill is unavailable. Change so pressing AD RMB with your crossbow will activate tactical strike with your greatbow. Steady Breath change the skill resource stamina to mana. Does not recover stamina during the skill use. Flow Weather Cloud. Change the forward guard buff to last full forward guard. Okay. Change the float on attack number 1 for PvE. Change to unavailable during cooldown. Change to be unavailable during cooldown. So no more spam. The Archer update looks interesting. I wonder what console players will think of it 5 years from now. I don't know. Change the front guard buff to not be applied after the attack. Change to turn your character according to the camera direction up until the attack. Earth Shatter. Added forward guard buff to be applied when using the skill. Change the knockback on hits debuff now also be applied for PvE. Remove the pain damage inflicted on hits. Covering Fire. Change the skill resource stamina to mana. Recover stamina during skill use. Change to turn your character according to the camera direction up until the attack. Gaping Darkness. Change the defensive effects, forward guard to super armor. Change the skill resource, mana to stamina. Change to be unavailable during cooldown, no more spam. Change so your character will through the falling animation when placed in the mid-air during the attack. Watcher skill. This is E-buff, isn't it? Watcher. Change to be available via quick slots. Change to no longer be lockable. Oh, you will not be able to use your E-buff with the E keybind or Q buff, I don't know, from skill bar. Okay. Storm of Light. Change to be available with your great bow. Added the forward guard effect when using the skill. Meteor Dive. Increase the travel distance. Change the effect of recover mana per hit to recover 100 HP per hit on hit. Bolt Radiance. Change the knockback on hits debuff to now also be applied for PvP. Improve the combo smoothly into other skills. Remove the burn damage on hits effect. The Great Bow Training. This is your base attack in Awakening if I'm not wrong. Plus 20 AP instead of 10. Light's Path removed the all AP buff, changed Glissade's buff, ranged AP to all AP 20. Removed the movement speed reduction on hits debuff. Shade Bound Beam, changed the cooldown 25 seconds to 90 seconds. What? What is this? Zephyr Leap, Ultimate Zephyr Leap, changed to be unavailable during cooldown, changed to no longer recover stamina during the entire motion when using the skill, changed to no longer turn your character according to the camera direction after the attack, removed the recover mana per hit effect, changed the hit direction detection to a piercing type upon learning the ultimate variation. Hit detections will now occur in the same direction as your character regardless of the target. Changed the stiffness on hits debuff to be applied for PvE only. Added movement speed 20% debuff for 5 seconds. Changed the defensive effect super armor to forward guard to super armor during the skill. Aleykümselam Osman, welcome. Global Lab tomorrow, guys. Arar, what do you think about Awakening Sage? Arar is Awakening Sage player. He's pro PvP player, by the way. He's saying that they buffed Sage. Are they insane? Because he's just dominating the large scales and overall the game. And he said that why they buffed Awakening Sage. I know I'm also asking the question, why they buffed Awakening Lahn. Probably the new meta will shift into Awakening Lahn and Awakening Sage. It's saying it's extremely strong. Black Spirit changed the attack second hit detection to piercing type. What is this? Change attack 2 hit detection to a piercing type. Chad, what is this? Is this new mechanic in the game? Is there anyone know that? Hit detection to a piercing type. Piercing type. Huh? Oh, now I understand. Thank you. Like Shifty. Okay. I get it. Hit detection will now occur in the same direction as your character regardless of the target. Remove the recover mana per hit. Change the stiffness on to monster. They added movement speed debuff 20% for 5 seconds. Glissade's skill got some animation rework. Change the skill resource from mana to stamina. Does not recover stamina during the skill. Remove attack numbers 2 and 3. Remove the recover HP per hit effect. Increase the travel distance. Change the hit detection to a piercing type. Hit detections will now occur in the same direction as your character regardless of the target. Fix the issue where the skill was affected by movement speed effect upon use. Change to knockdown on hits debuff to be activated on the first hit. Uproot skill unified area attack and the attack damage area. Change the hit detection to now occur only in front of your character. Change the debuff down attack and knockdown on attack 1 hits. Change so you no longer recover stamina up until the end of the extra attack motion. Low sweep, change to activate uproot skill add-on effects on hits. Change to be unavailable during cooldown. Righteous Smite, change the defensive effect super armor to forward guard during the skill. For the glide skill, change the defensive effect as follows. Before super armor while moving, after iframe super armor during the skill. Change stamina cost from 200 to 100. Big W. Increase the defensive effect duration. Piercing Cry, change the stamina cost for 200 to 200. Tactical Strike stamina buff 200 to 100. Alright. Big stamina buffs. If there will be no nerf for Awakening Sage, he will dominate the game. That's what the Awakening Sage main said in my chat. He always be, serious, and he always be honest about Awakening Sage takes. You can take him serious. There are videos on his YouTube channel. He was already saying that Awakening Sage is broken in PvP. Now they buffed the class even more, and he's asking the question, why? I also asked the question, why? It's PA. They are creating new meta, shift from the current meta. PvE buffs, let me just check them here. Okay, Winged Strike. got 200% PV damage and PP damage buff. This was probably that skill. Yes, it was outdated skill. They update skill for the current, so this is meaningless. Meteor Dive got 87% PV damage buff, 55% PP damage buff. Gaping Darkness, 150% PV damage buff, 15% PP damage buff. Shadow Hack, 200% PV damage buff, 63% PP damage buff. Verdure Cloud, 200% PV damage buff, 50% PP damage buff. Bolt of Radiance, 54% PV damage buff. Arrow Explosion, 50% PV damage buff. Stormlight, 169% PV damage buff, 60% PP damage buff. Radiant Explosion, 20% PV damage buff, 8% PP damage buff. Full Bloom, for the attack number 1, 24%. For the attack number 2, 12% PV damage buff. Attack number 2 lost PvP damage, 43%. I don't know why. Flow Grand Bloom, attack number 1 and attack number 2 got approximately 11 to 12% PV damage buff. And attack number 1 lost 43% PvP damage buff. Attack number 2 lost 7% PvP damage buff. Spear of Sylvia. I really like this skill. Old shift Q, isn't it? 46% PV damage buff, 15% PP damage nerf. Blue, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for being here. Guys, please check Blue Squad on streams YouTube. To be clear, I'm pretty sure Archer's range damage is gutted. Really? I don't know. Like, I don't know if it is worth to... Mountain Breeze, 250% PV damage buff, 67% PvP damage buff. Uproot, 15% PV. Righteous Smite, 25% PvE damage buff, 13% PP damage nerf. Piercing Lightning, first hit, 100%. No, it's normal attack. It's not normal attack without charge. 100% PV damage buff, 25 PP damage nerf. Charge attack, 140% PV damage buff, 10% PP damage nerf. Ultimate Zephyr Leap, 100% PvP damage buff, 54% PvP damage buff. Marked Bloom, 40% PV damage buff, 12% PvP damage nerf. Glissade, 30% PV damage buff, 16% PvP damage buff. And Black Spirit skills, nobody cares. So PA, please, instead of just rework this class after 5 years, please do it like in 5 or 6 months. My jaw, it hurts. So Arar is saying that in they just added one more thing, that extra from Global Lab to the Awakening Sage. He says that SRMB skill got front guard. It wasn't in the Global Lab change. And it will affect class positively by a lot. He's saying that. Okay then. Void Gateway. The float effect of the Void Gateway, PV only. Lightning Surge. Change the stiffness on the hits debuff to be applied for PV only. Change to the now apply super armor during the skill. To the iframe to super armor when overcharged. Remove the down smash debuff. Change the air attack and down attack to be applied without being overcharged. Void Gateway is a massive nerf, but they just buffed Awakening Kit by a lot. Like, just taking 1 CC from the class and just over buff the Awakening Kit was already strong. I don't know. Flow Judgment. Change the deal separate from Divine Executioner. Change so you can now apply skill add-ons. Change to cost stamina under all circumstances. Consume stamina even when comboed from Divine Executioner. Change the stamina cost 150 to 100. Stamina buff. Divine Executioner skills cooldown from 14 to 10 seconds. Skill add-on changed. Bolt skill. Big stamina nerf. This is dash, isn't it? Bolt. Is this dash? Dash will consume 50% less stamina. Well, congratulations, but I don't know. Impaling Flash and Black Speed Impaling Flash. Change to no longer charge towards enemies, but now move a certain distance. Any enemies caught in the Sage's path will activate his attack before stopping. Change the debuff on hits, stun PV only, and knockback. Improve the combo smoothly into other skills. Change the skill resource from mana to stamina. That skill is releasing with bug. It doesn't hit target. You go through. Wait, what? Iframe knockback? This skill. Which one? This one. Oh, sorry. Iframe knockback. What? What did you do, PA? It's iframe, lost it SA. What did you do, PA? Alright. All DP. So, minus 30 DP from the Chain Lightning. Forward guard to the Chain Lightning skill. Okay. So you will just easily do that. This is the Chain Lightning you guys mostly use for PvE, the DP reduction skill, isn't it? So when you fight against Awakening Sage, he will just do this to you. Send the lightning from the distance. He will reduce your DP by 50. And then he will kill you while you're standing with that 50 DR. Am I right? Minus DP auto target. It also has slow buff. What did you do, PA? Okay. Spearbolt. Increase the defensive duration after dashing during the skill. Reduce the defensive effects duration when only using attack number 1. Seize. The grab. 18 seconds. Dude, why they just buff class that much? It's because they just nerfed this skill and they just all buffed the Awakening Kid? Why? Spearbolt. Change the camera instantly. Move. This is also another big quality of life to the Spearbolt. Instantly 180 change. Rodon, welcome. Guys, I don't know, dude. That's why every day I am being toxic about our developers. Our, not developers, like our class balance. I don't know who's responsible about the class balance. They have no clue. Maybe few classes, they get good feedbacks, but they have no clue overall. I don't know who gave these feedbacks. Somebody wants to create a god. Sage was demigod. Now he's god. The god of BDO. Right after that, Awakening Lahn. It's actually insane that Awakening Sage gets PvP buff. So I believe now it's class is just like more better than before. So better than Awakening Drukanis Prime Time maybe. I don't know. So PV buffs. Wait, also PvP buffs. Divine Executioner. First attack 40% PV buff, 16% PvP buff. Divine Executioner last attack got 250% PV buff, 75% PvP buff. AORUS is saying that this class right now might be more dangerous than the Prime Awakened Dracania. Okay then. Okay. The thing that Sage, you can't react him, and yes, you cannot react the Sage. I don't know, dude. Flow Judgments got 100% PV buff, 43% PvP damage buff. Flow Judgment attack number 3, 10% PV damage buff. Last attack got 20% PV damage nerf. Impaling Flash got 70% PvP buff, PV buff, and 4% PvP buff. Black Spirit Impaling Flash, same. Spear Bolt attack 1, Spear Bolt and Radiant Annihilation, these skills. Spear Bolt got 75% PvP buff, and Radiant Annihilation got 25% PvP buff. The thing is, you're gonna get your HP melted, and I'm gonna be hitting you on iframe. So Ator is saying that I'm able to kill 800 DR players, 850 DR players easily with my Sage before the patch. Now I can push the limits to the 900 DR classes. Yeah, I know the Awakening Sage burst potential. You know, we fight against each other. I have like 700 DR almost. And in uncapped, when Ator catches me, I instantly die. Like 13, 14k HP, boom. And now it's even harder, I believe. Like, I don't know. Could you share this picture? No. You can take screenshot. They are special, my dear friend. I'm preparing them for my videos. It takes like million years to prepare them. No. No. He will hit like truck, that's for sure. I don't know, dude. I also don't want to see that. Like, if Awakening Sage will be the meta, for example, after this patch, I also don't want to see that, like, in KR, in EU, NA, people will start to cry about Awakening Sage a lot, and they will just hit to the, nerf hammer to the Awakening Sage, and they will just hit. They will do the class that, I don't know, dude. Like, they will bear it. Bear to the ground. I don't want to see it. How good is Awakening Sage in Capped War? How good is it? Uninstall time. Okay, Warrior. Warrior. Right now, tier 2, he's good. Guys, please send this update link. I want to read the changes. So, here is the thing, chat. Warrior got nice PV buffs last week. In one day, PA said that from your feedbacks, we understand that Warrior Awakening is so strong. We are nerfing in PV. No, he wasn't. The class just turned into some kind of good PV class, not broken. If you're looking some kind of broken class, go check your Deadeye, go check your Succession Witch. Nerf that fucking Succession Witch. Nerf it. I'm not hating Succession Witch. I'm just hating they are being so annoying. If you're looking some kind of nerf to rebalance to PvE, nerf S+ classes. It's simple. Why? I mean, they nerfed overall 45% or something. Let's check the skills, but it's annoying. I don't know, dude. The class was finally playable. Not the strongest PvE class or something. Playable. Awakening Warrior players was like, hey, it's playable. It was okay, but what the heck is going on in your mind? You know what I'm thinking? In Perlabis, everything, this is my theory. In Perlabis, everything is according to plan. The nerf on Warrior was already planned before the buff, before the rework. They choose Awakening Warrior, we will just buff the class. We will show that class is good, not the strongest. Okay? Just good. And we will say that Warrior Awakening is just overbuffed because they mentioned it. They stated it in the developer's note before they started this update, the overall PvP balance patch. And they want to show that, hey, we gave promise. We are nerfing the classes. Everything is according to plan. I know PA. They planned buff Warrior first and nerf it before the patch. We might see different things because it is impossible that you get some feedbacks from community in one day. People didn't even touch the class in one day. We got the patch on Thursday, they nerfed it on Friday. The Friday nerf was already prepared in week, like in maybe Tuesday or Monday. What in God's name? Stop lying, people. We are not stupid. Stop pretending like that we're stupid, we do not understand anything about it. We are just expecting some reasonable patch. That's all. Don't do this to your, like, I don't know, dude. Solar flare, guys, PV buffs, okay? All the things, all the percentages that will read for you, PvE nerfs, okay? These are not buffs. Solar flare, 6.6%. Overwhelm, 4%. Frenzied strikes, 4% approximately. Merciless, 6%. Healed strike, 12%. Grave digging second hit, 4%. Pulverize, 5%. Flow reckless blow, no charge, 6.6%. Flow reckless blow, charge attack, 3.3%. Flow armor break, 9%. Chain Heaven's Cleave, attack number 1 and 2, 5.7%. Flow ankle break, 5%. Flow knee kick, 5%. Black Spirit Merciless, 5%. All of the percentages that I read for you, they are nerf, okay? Other changes, Musa's projection. 3 fixed the issue where the blade effect applied crosscut, flow backflow, inferno slash, and a 1-step back were resulting in higher PvP damage upon learning the skill. Sorceress Engulfing Shadow fixed the issue where the visual effects were displayed differently from the actual hit direction area. Sorceress Shadowy Nation fixed the issue where the description had down smash on the attack 2 hits instead of air smash. Archer fixed the description of the flow Grand Bloom to reflect its actual critical hit rate effect. So, let me know what you think about the class changes. Let's check the hardcore server changes. We sincerely thank everyone who have shown great interest and provided feedback during the hardcore server pro season. We are currently reviewing the feedback and preparing various improvements. Firstly, the Gahaz Bandits and the Plaque Jail regions, which were previously engulfed by the Black Spirit, will be changed to accessible areas free from the Black Spirit's influence. Additionally, the penalty incurred when defeating adventurers with survival points less than 20% of one's own is a mechanism designed to prevent powerful adventurers from hindering those with significantly less power. However, considering that adventurers with lower scores can also use this as a means to challenge those with higher scores, this penalty will not apply in higher level monster zones and boss spawn areas. So it's saying that if you go to the higher level monster zones like Gahaz, Akman or something, if they're like high rank someone, if you encounter with someone and when he kills you, there'll be no penalty for them. In the boss area, there'll be no penalty for them. Furthermore, when the Dark Folk is activated, combat will occur in a separate space rather than the general field, and the item drop rate for the various equipment items has been increased for easier acquisition. We once again thank you, blah blah blah. Black Spirit influence was lifted from the Gahaz Bandit and the Plaque monster zone. Monster zones in Gahaz Bandits and the Plaque jail have been weakened and now await for the challenges through the adventurers. Change the quest names and adjusted the acceptance conditions for some daily quests that can be accepted from the NPC Faisal. Here is the list, you can check it, I will not read all of them. Added regions where penalties are not applied. The Leighton and Putrum territory. Gahaz Bandit, Plaque Jail, Akman Temple and History Ruins, there will be no penalty when you kill the low rank player. Imperator rules for the Dark Folk. Existing rules. Additional. I'll just read the additional rules for the Dark Folk. We already read it last week. When the Dark Folk is created, you will be teleported to the separated place where combat will occur. Other adventurers outside the folk cannot intrude inside. When only one adventurer is left standing, they will be moved back to their original location. Change the folk to be activated more often. Added the Shrouded Warriors who roam the hardcore server in search of adventurers. if you succeeded in defeating the Shrouded Warriors, you can obtain high several points and rare gear at a set probability. Here is the monster. They're like different monsters. These are the Shrouded Warriors. Naga, Tichimwala, and Crescent Shrine you can encounter with this one. Green Great X Bucks, Blue Great X Bucks, 50 and 75 several points. Farid, same. Everguard, same. Bennett, Gahaz Bennett and Plaku, Blue Great X and Yellow Great X 100 and 125 several points. Kunga, Gahaz and Plaku, same. Brody, Gahaz and Plaku, same rewards. Change the loot dropped from the bosses, Leighton and Putram. Before changes and after changes, choose your Young Crow accessory box, 1k several points. Additional items, you can get accessory box Blue Grade and Yellow Grade. Weapon and accessory box from the Putram. Alright. Increase the gear box drop rate for all monsters except ancient weapons. Added effects when you get special buffs. Improve the description for special buffs. Change the 5 minutes extra damage to human buff effects from 300 to 100. Really? When I saw this on Global Lab, I said that this is too much, and they nerfed it. Like, don't you even know that 300 AP is extremely big? How can you not know that? You are the developer. Do you know how this game is working? Are you? Added the volatility period information to the description of the Traveler's map. Change the icons enduring the Blood and Sand Crow main weapons. Improve the description of the hardcore server and the server location screen. They don't play their own game. True. So they changed some places in this castle ruins for RBF. Like, okay, this is very good change. You're updating the map, new mechanics you're adding. Okay, everything is good. But here is the one thing. Remove the hidden stat shits from RBF. Or decrease the efficiency of the hidden stats. Okay? Nobody wants to do RBF. Increase the rewards of RBF. For win, 200, 300 mil. Okay? And some additional items. If you consider that the RBF rewards are bad, like adding liquid silver is bad, or add more rewards, any type of RBF token, and from that token you can get whatever you want in the list, and the list should be juicy. Okay? And then if you want to add event will be additional. Even in the event time, RBF is just RBF rewards are shit. For winning 200 million, and I'm fighting against Tuvala Timi, if they have hidden stats, they feel tankier than me, my hardcap gear. Remove that fucking shit hidden stats RBF. Season server Black Desert Academy, we already talked about it. The new season, free pen boss armor. They have it at Orzekea dungeon, we already talked about that. They renewed the UI. Changes. Yeah, there are some other fixes also for the hardcore server. I don't want to read all of them one by one. You can check it in your own official update notes. Overall, let me know what you think about this patch in the comment section. Do not forget to click the like button. And also, tomorrow, there will be probably part 3 class balance patch in Global Lab. I will be on Twitch tomorrow. Maybe by Septimus Prime will be there. Do not miss the Twitch streams because we're checking it, we are reacting it. I would love to see you guys on Twitch. My Twitch on any content creators. But do not miss the Twitch streams in Global Lab, okay? Just watch them. You know what we say? Do not forget. BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.